same, no pace. We don't call it exhaustion, call it been busy. Say it like that makes it easy. Truth sits right under the sound. Neither of us pushes it out. We've earned this world, every bit. Late night stacked on quiet wins. I don't need a second wind. I just need you not to pretend alone, so we not sync up the act. Lean into the joke, don't check the fact. We don't owe the night our best face, just something real in its place. If the mask slips, it's fine. I'll match your pace, you match mine. We can sit in the quiet after. Let the room exhale the laughter. No performance, no desire. Just two people mildly inspired. Let's pretend we're not tired of forever just now. Let's pretend we're not tired to the moment that touch down. Okay, that's enough good timing. I'm tired, but I'm glad we stayed. Eyes a little heavy, shoulders divot away, but we joke it off like it's just been a long day. Coffee's doing nothing, but we hold the cup like belief alone might wake us up. We sit up straight, or when someone walks by, laugh half a beat too loud, don't ask why. I know you feel it, you know I do, but let's act like we're still brand new. Let's pretend we're not tired, just for tonight. Let's pretend we're not tired, we're almost alright. Calendar is full, but the energy's thin. Restart sentences, forget how they begin. There's comfort in a short delay. Two people moving at the same no pace. We don't call it exhaustion, call it been busy. Say it like that makes it easy. Truth sits right under the sound. Neither of us pushes it out. Yeah, we've earned this where every bit. Late night stacked and quiet wins. I don't need a second wind. I just need you now to pretend alone, so we not sync up the act. Lean into the joke, don't check the facts. Sometimes rest looks like company, not sleep, just honesty. Maybe tired doesn't mean done. Maybe it means you kept going long enough to feel it and stayed anyway. Just pretend we're not tired. Hold the smile a little longer. Just pretend we're not tired. Strong enough, just softer. We don't owe the night our best face, just something real in this place. If the mask slips, it's fine, I'll match your place. You match mine, we can sit in the quiet after. Let the room exhale the laughter. No performance, no desire, just two people mildly inspired. Let's pretend we're not tired. Not forever, just now. Let's pretend we're not tired till the moment lets us down. Okay, that's enough pretending. I'm tired, but I'm glad we stayed. Let me check the book. Not because I doubt you, I just trust the numbers more when they're quiet. Pages already worn where the truth sets. Corners bent from being honest too long. And I don't rush the answer, I don't guess. I like seeing how the lines would drown. Everybody's sure until it's written down. Memory smooths things that shouldn't round. I'm not looking for blame or proof, just the shape of what actually moved. Right here. Ink doesn't argue, it just stays. Holds the weight of ordinary days. Small entries nobody remembers making. Still there, still waiting. I trace a column with my thumb. Realize how far we've come. Not dramatic, not extreme, just consistent enough to mean. And maybe trust is an instinct. Maybe it's repetition. Coming back to the same record and letting it explain itself. I've been wrong with confidence before, certain without checking the door. Now I pause, let the math breathe, let the past speak quietly. Some numbers comfort, some confront. Either way, they don't bluff. I respect that kind of zone, the one that doesn't overown. Let me check the book, just to see where we stand. Let me check the book before I shake your hand. People get nervous when you slow things down, like patience implies suspicion now. But I don't accuse, I just align, making sure the sum is mine. I've learned clarity doesn't rush, shows up when you don't push. Half the time it's already there, waiting for you to look with care. No drama, no pause for effect, just reading. I find a line I not once. Everything matches what it was. No surprise, no relief, just that grounded sense of belief. I close the book without a sound. Answer settled, no rebound. Not because it proved me right, but because it feels aligned. Let me check the book. Yeah, that's enough. I don't need to reread it. I remember now. We're good. Let me check the book. Let me check the book. Yeah. Let me check the book. Let me check the book. Let me check the book. We're good. Let me check the book. 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 Yeah. Shoes tied twice, still a little loose. I don't fix it, feels like the truth. Playing on paper, coffee gone cold. Clock keeps moving, I let it go. I checked the door like 3 times straight. Still forgot something, that's okay. I used to wait till the feeling was clear. Now I just listen for close enough here. Nothing's polished, nothing's clean, but it all connects in between. I know the risks, I know the noise, I know my doubts got a louder voice. Still there's a quiet underneath, saying you're allowed to breathe. Not fully sure, not fully brave, just tired of delaying the wave. Yeah, baby, this works. We're ready, I think, not perfect, but aligned. We're ready, I think, enough to cross the line. We're ready, I think, no guarantee it sticks, no, we're ready enough. Yeah, we're ready enough for this. Alright. I rehearsed excuses, exit plans, kept them folded in my hands. But tonight they feel too heavy, I set them down, feel lighter already. No countdown, no grand reveal, just one small step that feels real. I don't need the whole map inked, just the nerve to start mid-sentence. I watched others launch clean and fast, made me question my own pace. But every story cuts its own shape, mine doesn't rush, it calibrates. I know what's missing, I know what's been, I know what still needs reinforcement. Still there's a moment you'll carry hers, where staying put feels worse. We're edges rough but strong. We're ready, I think. Been holding this too long. No guarantee it sticks, but we're ready enough. And we're ready enough for that. Maybe ready isn't calm. Maybe it's choosing to go on with a little fear still in the mix and trusting you'll learn the rest. Mid-trip, I look around. Nothing's changed, same walls, same lights, same range. Only difference is I don't stall when the moment starts to call. I don't wait for silence now. I move with the noise around. If I trip forward. That's a kind of progress too. Not finished, not refined. Good enough to start the climb. No don't roll, no sign, just a breath and a line. We're ready, I think, and that's the first time that feels fine. Middle of a sentence right when it made sense. Hand in the air, thought finally set. Room leaned in, timer felt right. Then the phone lit up like it wanted to fight. I glanced at the screen, name half known. Of course it's now, of course I'm torn. I let it ring twice, maybe three. Whole moment balancing on me. Funny how silence says wait till it's cracked by a vibration. Nobody says anything, but everyone's thinking the same thing. If I answer, I leave the room. If I don't, it stays unfinished. Time is never neutral, it always asks for something. Yeah, I've noticed life doesn't cue politely. It overlaps, stacks, interrupts loudly. Right when you commit to one lane, another one called your name. Not urgent enough to be proud, too loud to be ignored. I used to think bad timing was random. Now I think it's just honest. Hold on. Yeah. Give me a second. Hold on. I step aside, lower my voice, and now it's not great, like it's a choice. They say real quick, it never is. Minutes stretch, tension sets. When I come back, the air is different. Topical spark when missing. Nobody's mad, nobody's wrong, but the window then to stay open on. The phone rang at the worst time, right when it mattered most. The phone rang at the worst time. Timing always taking side. I don't blame the call, don't blame me. Everything wants attention simultaneously. There's no perfect pocket, no clean break. Just choosing which thread you let weigh. I'm learning not to rush the guilt. Some things drop, some rebuild. You don't always get to decide what moment survives. Maybe timing isn't cruel, maybe it's just full. Every second already taken, but something asking to be true. Rain at the worst time. Not the first, won't be the last. Rain at the worst time. Some moments are built to last. Some moments are built to last. Next time I feel it lining up, the quiet click before it works. I might let it ring all the way. Let the moment finish its sentence. Not out of spite, not out of pride. Just choosing where I stand. Timing will always test me. That's part of the plan. The call can wait, baby you can. Either way, I know this now. Timing isn't anything, but it tells you what you care about. True Slido. much motion for this hour. Lowry's already humming like it skipped a warm-up. Screens flashing news I didn't ask for. She was too clean for how early this feels. I'm still thinking in yesterday's heels. People moving like they're late on purpose. Talking loud like volume equals focus. I check my cup, still empty, still dry. They already running, I haven't said hi. Someone laughs too sharp by the wall. Elevator dings like a starting call. I'm here but not synced in. Body arrived, mind buffering. I watch reflections in the glass. Everyone looks like they're in the past. Or the future 5 steps ahead. I'm just trying to wake my head. Hold up. 1 second. Hey, hey, hey. Meetings forming in small tight knots. Hands already shaking like deals got locked. I nod like I belong in the scene. Truth is, I'm still half in a dream. I don't hate the rest, just not yet. Feet apart before I place my bet. There's a rhythm here I usually catch, just not before caffeine kicks back. The lobby is already busy, and I'm not even fully in the lobby. It's already busy. They started without my permission. Someone's pitching something about a plan. Sounds important, sounds like a chant. Words like urgent, circle back now. I file in my way for later. Somehow I'm not behind, I just came in soft. Didn't spread straight out of the loft. I like easing into the noise, letting my presence adjust its voice. I don't rush my focus away. It shows up better when it's late. The lobby is already busy. Coffee, Stella, future plan. The lobby is already busy. I'm arriving how I can. The lobby is already busy. I finally get the cup in my hand, steam like a small white flag. First sip resets the scale. World feels less aggressive. Nothing changed, just me and my faith the tempo slightly. I don't need to match their pace, just need to find my praise. Maybe mornings I'm for winning, maybe they're for tuning in, letting the day reveal its shape before you decide how much to take. The lobby is already busy, but I'm catching up inside. Lobby is already busy. I don't need to outrun the tide. Coffee's warm, heads online. Noise feels manageable now. The lobby is still busy, but so am I. In my own time. Yeah, music. You talking fast, I'm nodding slow. Trying to catch the parts I don't wanna lose. Pen clicks twice, page already messy. My runs ahead, hands still getting ready. I don't trust memory like I used to. It edits things, makes them convenient. So I stop you gently not to interrupt, just to keep it from slipping off. So my gears sound better once they land on paper, not floating in the air. I like seeing where the sentence bends, where it hesitates, where it ends. You keep going, I'll raise my hand, not because I'm stuck, just want it exact. This matters more than it sounds right now. I can feel it trying to settle down, right there. Hold on, I'm writing it down. Don't let it run ahead. Hold on, I'm writing it down. This part stays in my head. I miss good thoughts, letting them pass. Trust a recall, learn that lesson fast. Some things only exist once, then disappear if you don't respond. So I slow the room with the quiet pause. Give attention a better cause. Not every moment needs speed, some need ink. to breathe. I used to think stopping broke the flow. Now I know it's how you let it grow. There's respect in saying give me time. Means I'm taking it seriously. I'm not stalling, not unsure. Just building something I can endure. If I rush it, it turns vague. If I write it, it stays. Let me get the shape right before we move on. Hold on, I'm ready down. I don't wanna get it wrong. Hold on, I'm ready down. This is how I hold on. Page fills up, handwriting shifts. Changes with the way to live. Some lines heavy, some barely there. All of them asking for care. You check your watch, I catch your eye, say almost, and you don't mind. That's how I know it's worth the wait. When nobody rushes the tape. Maybe clarity isn't quick. Maybe it's patient repetition. Coming back to the same idea until it knows it's safe to stay. Hold on, I'm writing it down. Not because I can't keep up. Hold on, I'm writing it. Because I don't wanna lose her. Hold on, I'm writing it. Okay, got it. You can keep going now. I got it right here. Hold on, I'm writing it. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah. Before the doors even close, someone's already saying, yeah, I hear you. Corner of the room, head tilted down, phone glued tight like an extra organ. Doubting that nothing pacing one spot. Conversation louder than the space allows. I don't know the story, don't need the plot. But somehow it feels the whole lobby. Every part feels borrowed, like we're all waiting on their tomorrow. They talking codes, half sentences. Important tone, no evidence. I circle back, I'm almost there. Words flow, but don't land anywhere. I watch reflections in the glass. Everyone pretending not to react. It's always casual, always the same. Yet it bends the room around their name. Yeah, still talking. I've been that person once or twice. Thinking urgency equals right. Walking laps hand over ear. Like this makes the point more clear. Funny how the call never ends. Just changes volume, shape, intent. Meanwhile the moaning waits held hostage by a ringtone face. Someone's always on the phone. Like sass makes them nervous. Someone's always on the phone. Turning presence into service. Yeah, hey. Meetings start around the noise. Chair scrape, no one makes a choice. Do we wait? Do we go ahead? Call keeps going, decision dead. I don't judge it, I just know how attention leaves the room remote. Everyone here, half elsewhere. That's the modern uniform we wear. Not every word needs throttle. Some man better close. Someone's always on the phone. Mid-sentence, mid-life. Someone's always on the phone. Like being here isn't quite right. Yeah. I check my screen, nothing there. Feels rare, like clean air. I let the moment stay intact. No update needed, no react. I like knowing where I am without explaining it to someone. No pacing, no performance tone. Just standing still, fully alone. Maybe connection isn't constant. Maybe it breathes when you let it. Not every second needs a witness. Not every thought needs transit. Someone's always on the phone. Talking through the present tense. Someone's always on. Call it urgency, importance. Call finally ends. Rome exhales like we all just broke a spell. They look up, smile, say sorry. We not like it's part of a story. It probably is, I won't pretend. We've all chosen elsewhere now and then. I just notice it more these days. How often we step away. Sun's always on the phone. Even when they're right here, I'll stay quiet, keep my hands free. Let the moment rain and disappear. Yeah, I got it. I got it. You could step back, it's fine. I see where this is headed. Same pattern, same tension. Nothing new, just louder than needed. I watched the bill for a minute now. Heard the cracks before the sound. Doesn't need a meeting or a plan, just someone willing to stand. Right. I'm not saying I'm fearless, I'm just less reactive. Some things don't need debate, they need direction. I've learned when to step in and when to let things burn out. It's one small enough to hold, big enough to matter. I'll handle this one. You don't have to lean in. I'll handle this one. Let me take the weight. Everyone's watching the volume rise, waiting for the spark to pick a side. I keep my voice where it belongs, low enough to move things along. Not trying to win, not trying to shine, just trying to keep the line straight. Sometimes leadership looks quiet, like removing friction before it breaks. Maybe trust is built like this. One moment, one choice. You don't announce control, you just use it. I don't rush to fix, don't overdo. I know what matters, I ignore the rest. Been here before, different names, same shape, same test. You can tell when it's settling, the room exhales first. That's when I know it worked, before anyone says a word. I'll handle this one, no spotlight, no scene. I'll handle this one, doesn't need to be seen. After it's done, nothing changes, that's the point. Honestly, no story, no aftermath, just continuity. I don't carry it with me. Once it's placed back right, I like solving things quietly, then returning to my night. You're sorted, you're good. I didn't mind. I'll handle this one anytime. Yeah, definitely happening. That's the point. Yeah. Heads folded like we planned this moment. Eyes forward, neutral expression. We've mastered the art of waiting without looking like we are. Cautious as in control, even if the mind's elsewhere. We're not early, not late, just exactly where professionals stand. Someone walks by, we not on cue. That polite half smile we learn to use. No phones out, no lean away. Comfortable in the in-between state. It's funny how much effort goes into looking like there's none. Stillness takes practice, we put the hours in. We're just standing professionally, nothing to explain. We're just standing professionally, looking busy, staying the same. Right here. There's a confidence in not moving first, letting the room decide its worth. We don't fidget, don't fill the air. Silence works when you're very well. I've seen panic dressed to speed, urgency begging to be believed. This is different, this is clean, found with a job description. Maybe competence is quiet, Maybe it doesn't rush to speak, standing tall without instructions, trusting stillness as technique. We've been the ones pacing before, over-explaining, doing more. Now we let the moment come like it owes us nothing. If a question lands, we answer. If not, we let it pass. Being ready without performing is a skill that lasts. We're just getting professionally. No signals, no display. We're just getting professionally. Ready either way. Time stretches, doesn't test us. We hold shape, don't tense up. There's comfort in knowing you don't have to fill the frame. Presence doesn't offer long when it's trained and intentional. We're not idle, not unsure, just solid, just sure. Still here, still ready. Nothing flashy, nothing messy. We're just standing professionally. And honestly, that's plenty. Yeah, N-O-I-E, yeah. Agenda full? Hold on. But anywhere I eat, yeah. Agenda full, stomach empty. We solved 3 things, skip a basic entry. Someone ordered coffee, someone took a call. Clock keeps flexing like it doesn't care at all. We're being productive, efficient, aligned. Ignoring the quiet riot inside. I nod through points, I halfway get. Thinking about rice, not the budget. People talk louder when they're hungry. Patience gets thin, jokes get blunt. You can feel it in the room temperature. Energy dipping, nobody fronts. We're acting fine, very capable, but brains don't run on professionalism alone. There's a limit to how long you can pretend before the body sends its own memo. Someone says, let's power through. I hear it, but my focus slips. We've been running on fumes and courtesy, calling it teamwork, calling it grit. I'm all for finishing what we start, but logic fades without fuel. At some point, survival interrupts even the best planned schedule. Did anyone eat yet? Just checking the basics. Did anyone eat yet? Cause everything else can wait a second. Watch your fast priorities shift. When someone finally says it out loud, suddenly calendars loosen up. Urgency learns how to bow. It's funny how care sneaks in, disguised as a simple question. Not complaining, not dramatic, just protecting growth function. I'm not mad, I'm just hungry. Food doesn't solve everything, but it stabilizes the field. Gives God somewhere solid to stand, makes decisions feel real. We don't need a long break, just something warm, something shared. Proof that we remember we're humans before roads. Oh, did anyone eat? No judgment, no blame. Did anyone eat? We were better the same. After we eat, things move smoother. Voices drop half an octave. Problems look less personal, solutions less aggressive. I'll make a note for next time. Check the people before the plan. You can't run a day on empty, that's just math. Okay, let's eat. Now we can handle everything else. Yeah, it's better. Yeah. I thought I closed the loop, but something feels off, like a word I skipped while I was talking it through. I don't need it perfect, just need it honest. Can you look once more slower this time? Your light's different now than it was before. Changes what I notice, what I ignore. I'm not doubting the whole thing, just this part. The way it hesitates before I start. I replay the steps, not to undo, just to see what my hands already knew. Sometimes the flaw isn't really wrong, it's just asking if it belongs. belongs. I've learned not to rush the night. A quiet yes takes longer to arrive. I'm not stalling, I'm aligning, trying to hear past the noise of trying. Not a reset, not a rewrite, just a second look in better light. I'll circle back without regret. No drama in a double check. People think certainty comes fast, but my life's to take a lap. I don't tear it down, don't start again. Just adjust the angle by a centimeter. Sometimes that's all it takes for the whole thing to sit straight. Can you check that again? Not because it's wrong. Can you check that again? Because it matters how it lands. I used to think confidence meant go, never looking back, never slow in a row. Now I trust the pause before the nod, that moment where doubt does something useful. I've shipped things too early, called it bold, watched them crack from what I didn't hold. This time I'm letting the question stay till it answers in its own way. Baby, care looks like repetition, returning without punishment, giving attention a second breath, letting clarity catch up with intent. Nothing's urgent, nothing's date. The clock is quieter than my head. I don't mind a bit and I'm